Welcome back, fellow coffee beans. Today is a really special episode because, I'll give you a hint, it is in honor of a game coming out this Friday, although by the time this video is up, it's probably already passed. I mean, what can I do? But, I'll give you a hint. Ta-da! The Eeveelutions! So, although no, it's not really Eevee related, what we're making, but it is Pokemon related because this Friday, Pokemon Sword and Shield is hitting. I'm so excited. That's one of the benefits of having a husband who's also a huge Pokemon fan, is he can get Sword, I can get Shield. Actually, I'm getting Sword, he's getting Shield, and then we can trade and do all sorts of stuff. Yes! Yes! So, today is very interesting because the footage we're going to be using is several years old. And today we're going to be making this guy. Ooh, I love him so much. So he's a squishy pillow that I made years ago for a Pokemon breeder cosplay my husband and I did when we were still living in Vegas. So it's probably been like 3-4 years. Anyway, at the time I recorded how I did everything because I intended to share it with everyone. And I just never got the chance. But I still have the footage. So it should be really interesting to look back and see what I did. Or if I talked at all. I don't think I talked in the videos. I think I just filmed it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started.
So to start, you're going to want to make a Ditto pattern. So what I did is I taped together 4 pieces of regular lined paper. And if you look on Cerebi.net, you can see that Ditto is a foot tall. So I used my ruler and I drew a box out that is a foot by a foot. So it's a perfect square. So then I drew Ditto into the box, and you can see I've drawn a couple different shapes. You can see my pen lines. And then when I found the one that I liked, I went back over it in Sharpie. So the dark lines, the Sharpie lines, are how big the actual Ditto is going to be. But you need to have a little bit of space for when you sew. So what I did is I went back around with my pen and I drew this line. It's about 3/4 of an inch all the way around. And that is so it gives you a little wiggle room, like a seam, a little wiggle room when you sew. Next, your Ditto needs a base. So what I did is I lined up the Ditto pattern onto another piece of paper and I just traced how long it was. And then I made sort of a rectangular. I tried to get it as centered as possible. You can kind of see my pen marks. And then I drew like a football shape. Next, you're going to take your patterns and lay them down on the fabric of your choice. Make sure that the fabric, the wrong side of the fabric is facing up. Also, make sure you fold your fabric in half so you can get 2 pieces of fabric out of one cut. Makes life a lot easier. Plus, you need 2 pieces of the Ditto pattern and 1 piece of the base. So folding it in half saves you a little bit of time. But again, I want to reiterate that you're going to be doing folding it so that the right sides, which means the fabric that you want people to see, is facing each other. So, like, I'll show you an example. Okay, so when I mean by right side, it's the side of the fabric that you want people to see. It's the side that's going to be outside. And so you can see on this is like a satin, so this is the shiny side, these are the right sides, and I'm folding them over, and this is the wrong side. This is the side that's going to be where the stuffing is touching, if you will.
Alright everybody, I am so interested to see how your dittos turned out if you decide to make any. Or even if you used, there's a cat here, even if you used my tips or ideas to make something else entirely different. I want to see it! So please follow me on Instagram at Bunniedolls. Or if you post a picture of something you made, if you made this ditto, you can go ahead and do hashtag Bunniedolls because I would love to see it. And don't forget, if you tag me in anything or do hashtag Bunniedolls of anything on Instagram, I will shout you out on my next video. Thanks everybody, until next time!